Hello, it's Dana with Love Sola Flowers, and we are going to get into a tutorial tonight. And you can find all of our tutorials on YouTube. It's youtube.com/lovesolaflowers. Our website is lovesolaflowers.com. You can go shopping there. We have a whole bunch of stuff on there now. We've got lots of supplies, of course, our wood flowers. We have artificial flowers, fillers, preserved fillers, boho style botanicals, and just a bunch. So make sure you check out our website. We also have a fun community group on Facebook. It's facebook.com/group/lovesolaflowers. And you can join that and get tips and tricks and all the kind of ins and outs of what we do with our flowers. And our supplies. And of course, you can find us on Facebook. And if you haven't set your notifications to make sure you get, kind of when we are going to post tutorials, have our sales, make sure you do that. Of course, you can also sign up for our mailing list and our text list, and then you'll never miss sales and those kind of fun things. So tonight we are going to actually be doing a tutorial with our foam flowers. So of course we started with wood flowers, and as we began to grow, we wanted to offer you lots of different options, and one of them is foam flowers. So it's kind of an easy way. They fit really great with our wood flowers, but the tutorial tonight is just going to show you what it looks like when you get a foam flower box and some things you can do with it. But again, you can mix and match these with the rest of our silks, our Real Touch items, and of course our Sola wood flowers. But let me just show you the box, how it comes. I already pulled one out, but this is how the box comes. We have different colors, we have different styles. This is our single colored foam roses. As you can see, it comes with some greenery. So let me open that. Once you open it, they're packed in here. So they're packed nice and tight. So you get a bunch in the box. But let me just show you. So when they're packed again, like I said, tight. Sometimes they could be a little squished. So I'm going to show you first how to make sure you can fluff your foam flowers to get them looking perfect, and then just a few ideas of things you can do with them. So I have actually a heat gun here. You're going to want to be careful if you are using a heat gun not to get too close to the foam because you can melt it. So when we use it, we're going to stay a little bit further away. But if you don't have a heat gun, you can just use a hair dryer on the hotter setting. Obviously, don't push the cool because the cool is not going to help you kind of reform it. So let me just show you how we're going to do it. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to talk a little bit louder just to talk over my heat gun here. But of course, again, here it is. What it started out looking like. Again, a little bit squished just because they fit a bunch in that box for you. I'm going to use this. And as it softens, I'm just going to pull the petals back and use my heat gun. I kind of just aim it right at the center and it opens it up. Let me just show you how perfect it looks in 10 seconds. Look how perfect it looks. Look how I opened it. It's not squished on any sides. Perfectly open. I'm going to do another one again just to show you. It's like magic. So again, see, a little bit squished, but don't worry, a little bit of heat. And I'm just blowing at it, turning those petals. Of course, if you need two hands to do it, you could always put it in like a vase or a mug or something just to hold the stem. They do come with the stems on them. And here we are again. See how perfect it was? How fast and easy. Simple, right? So it does come with these leaves, and there's a hole there. We're just going to slide it right into our stem. Of course, if you wanted to secure it just a little bit, you could put a drop of hot glue and it'll keep the leaves if you want them high or whatever. But I'm just going to do a few of them. I'm going to show you a few things to do. So I'm going to take my greenery again out of my box, and I'm just going to put that there. I'm not going to do the heat gun on every single one of these roses just for time, but I could always go back and add that at any time. You don't have to add even your stems. It comes already with the wire already in it. So it comes with the stem, but they're actually already stemmed as well. So I'm just going to show you a few things you can do. So the first thing is super simple. You can just collect your roses with their little greens, and you don't have to have, let me just show you two. I'm going to put a few without the green because there's not a green for every single rose because, oop, I just pulled that right out. All right, put it back in. Again, I was a little rough with that, so if you pull it out, you can just stick it right back in. If you want to put a little dot of hot glue, you can even do that. I tend to be rougher with my things. I got to learn to be a little bit more gentle. Sometimes if you try to rush things, you know how you get kind of crazy and you just start tearing things apart. But the great thing about that is it just pops right back in. Again, you can always put a little dot of hot glue. So I'm just going to bundle these. Some of them, again, will have the greens. Some won't. And I'm just going to take, look, a regular glass vase. And you can put these. Now, of course, you're going to fill up the whole thing so that it would be fitting the top of it. Now, you can put beads in here. You can put other kinds of greenery on the bottom. But we also have a bunch of different vases now for sale on the website. And some of them obviously aren't the glass, because if you don't like what the glass looks like and you want to cover it, we do have vases that are solid and that would fit these. These are also good for bud vases. And again, you're just going to put them in there and you're just going to keep filling. So that's one way to use them, is in a vase. I'm going to show you another way to use them. Again, quick and easy. Comes with the rose greenery. I'm just going to take my stem. I'm going to clip it, and I'm just going to put it right into a wood box. Super easy. I keep doing it to the same one. I keep popping that out. I don't know why I'm pulling on them. Here we go. Again, this is easy peasy for beginners, especially because it has the greeneries and the stems already there. All we're doing is trimming it, putting it into the foam in my box. And I'm going to have a Valentine's box here in no time with the red roses. But we do have other colors and other kinds of flowers, so you certainly can use it for all times of the years. But I thought this is a quick and easy Valentine's gift. And I'm just going to make sure I'm pulling those leaves through to poke, in between. And I'm just literally, how many seconds did that take to make a whole... I don't even know if I need this one in there. A whole Valentine's box. So look, how perfect is that? And again, if you didn't do each single flower with the heat gun and you wanted to do it now that it's in a box, you could always just go do a little zhuzh above it. Make sure that you are making all your petals perfect. But that's like a 10-second craft. How easy is that? You can make some kind of poke out a little higher. And you can add things like baby's breath, all those kind of fun things. But you don't have to. You can do a quick and easy box. This is also good for crafts for like kids, or if you're doing like, something for like a quick take-home class thing and you want to just do something really fast. This is good for those kind of things. For those, who don't have a ton of time, who want a kind of a less expensive craft to do. And of course, you can use as many of those greeneries as you need and add them. The other thing I would suggest to do with these guys, so I'm going to take it out again. So again, these are already on a wire and has the greenery. But if you're wanting to make a bouquet out of them and you're like, well, I don't really like the look of the wire, we do sell stem covers, and that's a good addition to these. And again, I would heat these probably and make them into a better shape. But if you put the stem covers over the wires, which is basically you're just going to put a drop of glue, slide the stem cover over, you can also make a bouquet with a thicker stems. Also, when you use those stem covers, when you put them into things like glass, their stems are more realistic. So those are just a few ways to use these, how to fluff them up. These boxes are great. Some of our boxes, flower boxes, have mixtures of silks and foams, and you would do the same thing on shaping them with the heat, and then of course putting them all together, and then you're able to make different projects quick and easy. Again, mixing these with solar flowers is a really great idea too, because of course you can custom color those too. So just a lot of great ideas, just something to make things quick and easy, especially if you're a bride who's maybe never made anything with these flowers and you're just wanting something that you can do quick, easy, and get it done and still look beautiful and realistic. This is the way to go.